Hey guys, this is June because I was born in June. Welcome to my amazing life today. So in today's topic, I'm going to share with you how do I actually arrange the time of my day every single day from Monday to Friday, just to let you guys to see the back end stuff before I launch my Amazing Life Academy. So if let's say you want to get to know me better, stay tuned to the end. Welcome back. So if let's say you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, feel free to click the link above in order to subscribe to our channel for more tips and tricks, okay? So back to our topic. So in every single day, this is how I'm going to separate my day. The morning session, the afternoon, as well as the evening session. Alright, with that having in mind, most of the meetings that I'll arrange in a day, whether with my clients or whether with my team members, I will actually arrange in the morning session. This is because for me, it's most productive for everyone else because let's say we have a certain topic or certain issues in order that require us to make decisions. I find that I'm most productive in terms of decision making early in the morning where not only I'm able to make a better decision and a faster decision, also because the decision was made in the morning, then our team and we have the afternoon session in order to execute, right? Based on the decision that we make in the morning. And then after I have about the meetings that would be about my 10 a.m. or like 11 a.m. depending on the duration of the meeting. That's where I will focusing on replying to all the emails and clearing all the urgent stuff that requires my attention right away. And this is a time where I clearing my inbox, right? Okay, this is the method I'm using. In my inbox, or whether it's a mailbox or whether it's my WhatsApp or these two will be the main location, right? I treat them two as my to-do list. So it means that my task in the morning, I will take about 1 hour, is to make sure there is nothing left in my inbox. Okay, how do I mean by nothing left? There are 3 decisions that I will be making as regard to each of the email or each of the WhatsApp I'm receiving. Alright, so these 3 actions will be first is actually for my information. FYI. So these are the information that is good to read, is good to keep, but then there is nothing that I need to execute based on that, right? So this information, I will then move it to my zip file. Alright, for WhatsApp, I will just read it, and then once I read it, I will just leave it there. Okay, no action needed. Okay, and the second thing is that things that require my actions. All right, things that require my actions will be separated into 2 types. The first one, it's actions that requires less than 1 minute kind of work versus actions that requires more than 1 minute or more thinking and more execution needed, right? So for things that require my time less than 1 minute, I will just do it right away. Maybe sometimes it's just like a 10 seconds kind of work, sometimes 20 seconds kind of work, okay? Because my goal at the end of the day is to make sure my inbox is clean. Alright, whereas if let's say the actions will require more thinking from my part, more analysis, and requires more than 1 minute of my time, I will then move it to another folder that is called to-do list folder. Alright, so meaning urgent and important, I will just execute right away. But then something that is like, not so urgent, I will then move, not so urgent, but then it requires more of my time, I will then move it to my to-do list so that later on in the afternoon, whenever I have like more time to think about it, I will just then go back to the topic. Alright, so we talk about one action is actually for our information, the other action is actually for our execution later on, and the third one is majority waiting on others. Because sometimes while we are working, there will be a lot of times that we require other actions so that we are able to follow up, we are able to like proceed to the next action, right? This will be the email that I will actually put it into my to follow up actions because it's actually an action pending on others, is not really on me. So this will be my morning time where I'm focusing on like having a meetings so that we are able to make some decisions, important decisions or some plannings. The second one would be followed by email clearance as well as focusing on make sure my email inbox is 0, alright? So by the time it will be about maybe 12:30 to 1 p.m. That's where I will just do the balance item to do some planning of my afternoon kind of work. Okay, so 1 to 2 p.m. is usually my lunchtime. So during my lunchtime, I will just have some relaxed time for myself. Either I will be checking out some social media, replying some messages in my Facebook message, or what I will do. I will be doing some social media scrolling kind of stuff. That's where I'm coming down to the afternoon session. That is my 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. slot. So 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. slots, I kind of have a very clear directions that what I want to achieve on every single day, right? Because I already planned my entire week ahead, and then on every single day, I will kind of know what would be the goal that I want to achieve. Like, for example, right now, I'm actually very busy on all the stuff and also on our launching of our Amazing Life Academy. So if let's say you haven't checked it out of what is Amazing Life Academy. So Amazing Life Academy, it's one of the program that I put it out. I actually planned for about 2 months to 2.5 months, where we're helping you to get over the fear to appear in front of camera, to start your Facebook journey, Facebook Live journey, and your video marketing journey to build authority fast. So if let's say you want to get more information, the link is down below here. Okay, so in the afternoon session, I kind of will be focusing on the execution. Sometimes the execution will be about 3 to 4 hours time. So the things that I will do, if let's say is delegatable to my team member, I will try to delegate. For example, the things that I'm really not good at is things that is related to OCD, like, you know, organizing, formatting, researching. These are not my strengths. So usually things that are not my strengths, I would actually delegate to my assistant, who actually complement on that. They are very good in terms of organizing, as well as they are very fantastic in doing the research and helping me to do a lot of things related to graphics, which I'm bad at it. Okay, so things that are delegatable, I will just delegate. But then that will be, we already have a meeting in the morning, right? So afternoon, my team will also focusing on execution, and then myself, I will focusing on execution on things that only I can do. For example, recording a Facebook Live, only I can do it. Or like actually trying to combine all the course material, meaning try to think about what we want to teach in Amazing Life Academy, the content structure, recording the course material, right? These are the things that only I can do, the planning stuff. So I will then focusing on execution. Okay, so it's time for number 6 p.m., right? So 6 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. I think 6 p.m. to until 7 p.m. is really not my premium time in terms of concentration. So that is where I will do some minor stuff that requires a little bit of work, but it doesn't require my mind to think. For example, clearing my email inbox. Or the second thing, it can be, for example, doing some like organizing my work desk, you know, filing the paperwork, because I know that this is not effective for me to spend my time, but then I do not want to be just sitting there doing nothing, right? So that's where I will just do things that don't require a lot of my thinking, a lot of analysis, okay? So 7 to 8 p.m. it's my dinner time, my bathing time and everything. So now it's come to like about 8 to 9, all right? 8 to 9, I will try to do some social media stuff, like including talk to my team, not talk to my team members, talk to my Facebook group members from Amazing Family. Sometimes if let's say I do not have time, I will just then skip that and then try to reply all the Facebook messages I've been receiving. But then because right now I'm receiving a lot of messages, unfortunately I can't reply everything on time. So I'll actually have my assistant to help me to screen through as well. So she'll actually help me to do some outreach. The outreach, because sometimes we will have like free training, right? Where I put it in my Facebook profile, and then because of my friends, they are commenting on the post, I couldn't reply one by one. So actually, I have my assistant. We come up with a template. Then we communicated over how to reply based on the template that we have. Then she will actually help me to do the replying and also the outreach. All right. So, but then you can kind of like have a sense of who is replying for the standard kind of item. I will have my assistant to help me, like for example, sending a link to our free ebook or free lead magnet. These were things that she'll be replying, or she'll be helping me to do the outreach. Okay, so after that, 9 p.m. until 11:30 p.m. it's totally not my concentration time. It's not the time that I'm able to do a lot of thinking, a lot of analysis. That's where I would be doing 2 types of job. So the one type is actually learning, like learning, absorbing, because I can't really think, right? But then I can absorb. It's just that I'm not at my best at making decisions or doing like analysis kind of work. So I'll be focusing on learning. Learning, it will be either like a video learning or like reading book. But recently, I actually focus a lot on video learning by speeding it up. speeding to ×2 and ×3 by using Video Speed Controller Google extension. It helps me a lot, right? And then another thing that I will be doing is recently I've been busy building the funnels, like trying to use the ClickFunnels as well as GrowthFunnels to build the funnels to connect all the course material together, because that is a time that actually funnel building doesn't require much of my brain. But it actually opened up the creativity side of me. So I love to explore like software and also different tools for doing my video editing during that time frame, because I find that it is very enjoyable. It's some of the time that I really felt like it's an entertainment plus work at the same time. Work-totainment. Like, do we have such a word? So that will actually conclude every single day of my day from Monday to Friday, alright? So I hope that you guys know, because I got this question a lot, like, June, how do you do so many? Okay, I got a lot of questions that they commented, I seems to be doing a lot of stuff like every single day. Yeah, I think I'm doing a lot of stuff, but then to be honest, I still don't think I'm at my peak performance. I still find that I easily lose focus sometimes, but then after I read the book, right? So this is what they say. You will definitely, okay, how to overcome this challenge is by having an awareness of how you spend your time, right? So you kind of like need to make a record of how you spend your time each day for what kind of activities. And then after you collect the data for about a week, that's where you're able to start analyzing how you spend your time and trying to make sure you have the awareness and find out the issues in order to overcome that. So after I've been doing that, right, I realized I wasn't very focused when I'm doing a single task, which that's why I'm trying to work on my concentration and try to time block my time, because without time blocking my time, I realized that there are a lot of distraction coming over. There will be a lot of free challenges that is ongoing, and then while I was like surfing the net, I was like, oh my god, there is a free challenge, let's take a look. And then without realizing that I'm actually did not perform tasks that's related to the goals that I set for my monthly goal, for my weekly goal, as well as my daily goal. So definitely this is one of the topic that I will ongoing keep on improving. I'm still not at my best, but then I hope that this video actually kind of like answers some of the questions that I got regarding on how I spend my time. But definitely one of the way in order to save more of your time is by using the right software, right tools, as well as delegate to the right team to help you to execute. Because to be honest, as much as we wanted to do in every single day, we just have only 24 hours. So that's why it's very important that even I keep on reminding myself that, hey June, you know what? Focus on tasks that you can't delegate. Alright, focus on tasks that you can't delegate means planning. You know, to me, is video recording is something that I can't delegate. It's only me, I can do it. But then the next thing I want to work on is actually delegate some of the video editing to my team, so that it's actually very optimizable for YouTube channel, okay? So if let's say you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more tips and tricks as well. I have one free ebook for you guys. If let's say you're entrepreneurs, it's your first time hiring virtual assistant, or you haven't hired any virtual assistant before, it's time to stop doing everything yourself, right? Time to delegate it. That's why I have this free ebook, all right? This ebook is actually 10-page where I'm sharing with you my experience in hiring my virtual assistant for the past 10 years. So if let's say you want to have a free copy, feel free to click the link above here. So that's all with my live today. And oh my god, I'm so excited for the amazing Live Academy launching. So if let's say you guys want to check it out, I'm going to put the link in my comment box down below. And I look forward to see you guys tomorrow then. Take care. Bye.